Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. And as we all know, it's been trending ever since Baba Ijesha was taken into custody over his act of molestation on that little girl. And some actors have been out to ensure that justice is served. The likes of Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi Blessing and some other actors and actresses have also slammed Baba Ijesha over his act. But unfortunately, it has fallen back on Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi Blessing. Right now, the leadership of the Theatre Arts and Motion Pictures Practitioners Associations of Nigeria, that's known as TAMPAN, has barred directors in the association from working with Nkechi, Sunday Blessing, and Iyabo Ojo. And that didn't end there. They have even threatened to frustrate them out of the industry. Should this be the case? These are people that are actually standing out for what they know is right. And right now they are being slammed and faced with a difficult situation over their own career. Also, both actresses have over time taken to social media to openly condemn the conduct of one of them, that's Baba Ijesha, who was accused of defiling the foster daughter of Komedini, that's Princess. Also, both actresses have clashed with some members of the association who kicked against them openly, condemning Baba Ijesha. Not all of them were happy about it. Some of them are now kicking against them. Why should they be up against Baba Ijesha? And speaking on behalf of the member board of trustee of the association, and at a press briefing which was held yesterday, Sunday 27, 2021, veteran actor that's Prince Jide Kosoko said despite the fact that Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi Blessing are not registered members of the TAMPA, that the association will not entertain any form of disrespect by both actresses who tried to drag the association in the mud. And Kosoko said that the association is aware of the derogatory statements made by Iyabo Ojo against the association and the industry as a whole. Nothing that they will not take further insults, that they are now out to ensure that they stand up against Nkechi Blessing and Iyabo Ojo over their comments and their actions, trying to hit on the fact that they actually want justice served over the act of Baba Ijesha. And Kosoko also noted that indeed both actresses are not members of the association, but they can frustrate them out of the industry if they continue to constitute a nuisance on social media. These are what leaders are actually standing up for and saying that they would do. And even using words of frustrating them out of the industry, is that a best way, or is that the good way to go about issues like this? And even know what they are actually standing out for. And these were his words. They had to bring out the exact statements holding on against Blessing and Iyabo. He said this: the attention of the board of trustees of TAMPAN and elders of the motion picture industry, especially of the Yoruba sector, have been drawn to the malicious damages being done to our sector by some unruly individuals that lack any iota of discipline and seeming to feel to be above the law. As you may be aware, certain unpleasant things have happened lately that has dragged the name of our association, TAMPAN in particular, and the industry in general in the mud. which in totality are against what we stand for as individuals and as a group of professionals. We particularly observe the continuous derogatory statements made by Iyabo Ojo against the association and the industry as a whole. Please note that we are not against her stand on the issue of alleged rape or sexual assault, as the case may be, which the association and individuals have equally condemned at one time or the other, as we believe only a person without conscience will support rape or sexual assault in any form. However, Iyabo Ojo's reckless accusations, abuses, and embarrassment of our sector is also totally condemned. Unfortunately, Nkechi Blessing has also joined in the ignoble tirades against the association and by extension the industry, and we say enough is enough. As pioneers of this noble industry, if we fold our arms and allow the continuous blackmail that send negative signals across the world to go unchecked, the current situation that had impugned on our integrity will continue to grow to the detriment of humble practitioners whose only source of livelihood is the practice of indigenous language movies, promoting language to preserve culture. Also speaking further, he said, as Tampan board members and elders of the industry in the Yoruba genre, we dare say to both Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi Blessing and others of their likes that if you people think whatever visibility you have achieved today is not through the Yoruba sector of the Nigerian motion picture industry, you should at least realize that the industry gave you the enabling environment for whatever you may have become today. Without the platform God gave you and many others of your likes through us to climb up the ladder and express your creativity, you may not be visible today. Though we keep thanking God for what you have become, because it is a testament to the efficacy of our industry and the platform we all belong to. We nevertheless say enough of this new culture of insults, derogatory comments, and name calling. When we were building the industry, we never thought a time like this will come when those we trained will destitute the culture of respect. Our sector in Nigerian motion picture industry is built on the Yoruba culture of respect and reverence for those ahead of you, and that has to be strictly adhered to because that's who we are. It is our desire that everyone continue to pursue their respective programs without necessarily blackmailing others, as we pray that we will not get into a situation where we are forced to take illegal means to defend our integrity. And for those who have said or thinking of saying to hell with the Yoruba sector of the Nigerian motion picture industry, please kindly take note that the entire Nollywood is one, even as some of us here are active players across board. An offense against one is an offense against others, as we will get other associations involved in tackling any further infringement on our rules and shared values. None of these infringements will henceforth go without repercussions. What is the penalty? Yes, we have quite a lot. We are only being careful. I am not joking. Even if the law says you are free to practice anything you like, we can frustrate you out of the industry in our own way. If you think you are above the law, we can get you out of the industry in our own way, he said. And speaking directly about Nkechi Blessing Sunday, Kosoko said, I make bold to tell you this, we will work against her in this industry. Speaking on behalf of movie producers and directors in Tampa, Ebun, said, "My association did not suspend Nkechi Blessing or Iyabo Ojo, but my association is suspending me from working with Nkechi Blessing and Iyabo Ojo." However, the national president of Tampang, Mr. Latin, explained why the association has been silent since the Baba Ijesha saga started in April. "We as an association have stayed away from making comments on the Lanre Omiyikan, that's Baba Ijesha, as he is well known, on his saga because we believe in the rule of law, due process and ability of the courts of the land to do justice in such a way that it will be deemed to have been done without necessarily being swayed by emotions or influenced by sympathies." And this is what their final conclusion over Iyabo Ojo and Nkechi Blessing. Right now they are holding their stands to tell them that they are the ones who made them whom they are today, and at the same time they have the power to also pull them down, and they have also said that they are going to frustrate them out of the industry completely. And right now the leaders Jide Kosoko and the likes are also saying that, irrespective of the fact that they are referring to the Yoruba industry, that it's also collective, the Nollywood industry as a whole, that they would make sure that they frustrate them out of the industry completely, not just Tampa as an association. But friends, looking at this now, from what they have just said, which I read out, do you think this is the right way or the proper way to go about things? This will be seen like an attack or a way of threatening people, such that in case of any further action or any further act that is not right and is being portrayed by any other person in the industry, people shouldn't speak up. People should be quiet. And where is the freedom of speech, if I'm to say? Whatever those women have come out to speak up over Baba Ijesha, it's just about their concern. Remember that this particular little girl is not even related to them in any way. But just because they felt that the act of molestation over a little girl is a no-no, and to them they feel that however they're going about it with Baba Ijesha is not the best way to handle issues like that. And that is why they are speaking up to ensure that justice is served. And the leaders are now coming about it on the other way, trying to make these women look like they are trying to cause confusion. Freedom of speech doesn't limit anybody to what he or she has to say. I think people should be allowed to express themselves however they want to express themselves, so long as they are not going out to fight anyone physically or do anything harmful to anybody. These are just words that are coming out from their mouths. It's not like they are taking any physical action against Baba Ijesha. They are only expressing their own views and dislike over the way it's being handled, and they're also speaking up to us to ensure that any form of special treatment is not given to Baba Ijesha, such that they're encouraging acts of molestation over little children. Well, with the way Tampang and the directors have actually gone about it, friends, what do you think? Should this be the best way to approach an issue like this? This is a very sensitive issue. The little girl must have been traumatized all this while with regards to what has happened to her. And then now, Tampa is now standing out against these ladies that are holding on to their ground and trying to make people know and understand that this is very, very wrong act committed by Baba Ijesha, and a proper prosecution should be done so that it will not repeat itself, or people should not see it like they can always have their way even after they have done something that is obviously wrong. Friends, what do you all think about this? Should this be the right way for the leaders to have approached an issue like this? This is a very sensitive issue, and these women are just speaking up or expressing their views. Please, whatever you feel about this, you could put that down at the comment section. And with regards to this, a lot of people have even come out and calling out on Jide Kosoko and the other leaders, and now lashing back at them as to how they are trying to handle this issue. To them, they feel that this is the wrong way for them to handle issues like this. Iyabo Ojo says that she can never be silent even after she has been barred from being given movies or participating in the movie industry anymore, that they are all working against her, but that doesn't stop her from standing or holding on to what she is known for, and that's standing by the truth. And right now, actress Iyabo Ojo has also reacted to the decision of the leaders of the Theatre Arts and Motion Pictures Practitioners Association of Nigerian Tampa to bar movie producers and directors from working with her for having social media fights with some of her colleagues over Baba Ijesha's rape saga. And in a post she shared on her IG page this morning, Iyabo stated that she cannot be silent, and see what she wrote. Silence is golden. Is why a lot of our girl or boy child gets abused, molested or raped daily, and yet they are afraid to speak up because they will be bullied to silence by the same society meant to protect them. Silence ain't golden in Nigeria. So right now, that is what she has responded to, owing to the fact that she has been bad. Well, however they intend to go about it, definitely we'll get to hear more information regarding the decisions of Tampa and other leaders over Nkechi, Blessing, and Iyabo Ojo. Well, it's so sad that leaders will come out to now go about things this way. Like I said, however it turns out to be, definitely we'll get to hear more information over this. Nkechi Blessing has reacted to what Jide Kosoko responded to during the meeting they had yesterday. She asked veteran actor Jide Kosoko a question. She said if he is ready for what he has started, after saying that Tampan will work against her in the movie industry. And this is exactly what she wrote down in her Insta stories. Mr. Jide Kosoko just made a public threat to my life. Sir, I hope you are ready for what you have started. You will work against me? On what offense? You will explain to the world when I get time for you. Right now, 120 million things on my mind. Not just her alone, other actors have also reacted to this, the likes of actor Funsho Adiola. He's now slamming Tampa over their reaction towards actress Iyabo Ojo, and also vowing to work against Nkechi Blessing Sunday. Funsho, who shared a photo of himself in a face mask on Instagram, said his face is covered not because of COVID, but in shame over those who call themselves leaders of local association but don't have interest of their members at heart. He also noted that God is watching, and you can see that is his face. His face is actually fully covered, and not for COVID that he explained, but he said he is covering his face out of shame. And a lot of people are really reacting to this and saying that if leaders could come out and start lashing back at people, and it's like you're threatening their lives for speaking up over something that obviously is wrong, then what kind of leadership are you portraying? It's like they're encouraging other people to go out there and commit horrible crime and then not get backlashed or not talked back at from people. I think there's a freedom of speech, and people should be allowed to express themselves the best way they can, so long as they are not hurting anybody or fighting anyone physically. Friends, what do you all think about this? Knowing that a lot of people have come out right now to actually hit back on the leaders of Tampang for their meeting they held yesterday against actress Nkechi Blessing and actress Iyabo Ojo. And more of them are coming up, the likes of the BB Niger. Chloe, he's also making comments as well with regards to what Tampa leaders had said. Friends, whatever you feel about this, you could please put that down at the comment section. Thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.